What's up, everybody? We are back. Red alert. Sound the alarm sirens, folks. We have new Doctor Who news. Finally. I feel like they're really leaving it late this time. This is kind of reminding me of Flux or Series 12. Maybe not as bad as Series 12. Series 12's marketing was like, that shit was abysmal. But we're only 3 weeks away from release. And we have one trailer that's about like a minute long. But oh wait, no we don't. Now we finally have new information, including the episode titles and this leaked German trailer, which I definitely should have reacted to at the time, but I foolishly thought that they were going to translate into English and was saving my reaction for then. It's been almost 2 weeks. They haven't uploaded it, so I'm just going to bite the bullet and I'm just going to react to this German trailer. I have not seen any of it. I'm sure you guys all have, but I haven't. So let's react. 3, 2, 1, boom! Cool.
Ich bin der letzte der Time Lords.
I am the last of the
Von
Time
einem anderen
Lords.
Planeten. Eine hochentwickelte Lebensform.
I am German.
Ich habe lange auf
I
deine Ankunft gewartet.
don't fucking know. Cool. The Robot Revolution. The Rocket.
Ich bin der Doktor.
Doktor wie?
Nur der Doktor?
Doctor
Alles
Who.
klar, dann bin ich die Schwester.
We
Gutes
already
Team.
know that. That line. Don't go.
Wann kamst
I mean,
du
this
her?
is all new footage.
Zwei
This is
Stunden.
all
Das war vor
looking
6
really
Monaten.
good. Yeah, those are not Daleks, people.
Das
I'm just
hier
saying.
bringt dich nach Hause. Sie ist von innen größer als von außen.
Bring mich
So
nach
we're
Hause.
getting more about the first
Wir
episode, the
müssen uns
Robot
nicht
Revolution, which
abhetzen,
looks
denn-
very strange from all of this stuff. It's
Das
looking
ist
really
eine Zeitmaschine.
unorthodox. But I don't know.
1952.
It's just the trailers.
51. Jahrhundert.
These guys have Villain Guard stuff. The Eurovision stuff.
Wir sind hier so richtig.
I mean, I can't understand any of the dialogue here, but I mean, it's looking pretty good.
Welches Jahr
2007.
haben wir? 2007.
That's the
Kannst du deine
the
Kiste nicht
kid who's gonna
reparieren?
grow up to be Ruby Sunday's boyfriend,
von dem
Conrad
Planeten Erde gehört?
Cameron.
Noch
What's
nie.
his face?
Meine Eltern sind noch auf der Erde.
Oh my god, the world is ending again? No way! There's Ruby, looking great as always. Alan Cumming as the cartoon man.
Wir werden...
Holy fucking shit! Doctor Who's been turned into Scooby-Doo.
Ich bin flach und diese
Hanna-Barbera.
Schnorrelei ist lebensfern.
That looks amazing. Unironically, jokes aside, that looks really good.
Ich werde dich nicht im Stich lassen.
I hope those robots don't get blown up.
Hier passt nichts zusammen. Unsere gesamte Realität ist in Gefahr.
Oh wow. I mean, now you're just showing bits of the title sequence, but
Ich habe
still.
versprochen, dass ich auf dich
They
aufpasse.
like each other.
Das kannst du nicht
Oh
versprechen.
my god, that guy just got killed.
Oh doch. Ich verspreche
Oh my god, a
es.
monster in Unit HQ. A crazy ass
Und ich
spider, I
erzähl.
love it. I mean, they're technically spoiling the fact that the spider gets blown up. Hey! Pretty damn great trailer. I actually preferred that to the original trailer. We got some really cool stuff. I'll talk about that in just a second. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Now, let's move on to the main event. What you're all here for, what I'm all here for, what we're all here for. I don't know what I'm fucking saying anymore. The new titles! Hooray, hooray. People were sending me this on the Discord server, and you already know I just had to take a peep. So let's look at the first episode, The Robot Revolution. We knew this one. I don't know where we found out this one, but we've known this one for a while. The image here, it's looking pretty cool. Is there any sound to it? There's some lasers. I don't know if I'll be bothered to sync that up, but just know that there are some laser sounds in the background, very nondescript. I don't really know what's going on in this episode. From what I could see in the trailer, the sets look a mix between very big and also very small. And I can't tell if there's green screen trickery going on there, and if they're like really in a small environment, or if they got these really big long corridors. It's just looking very weird and unorthodox, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the storyline actually is. Episode 2, this one is also written by Russell T Davies. He gets around, doesn't he? It's called Lux. This looks to be the episode we saw pictures of them filming ages and ages ago. It's storming. This is the one that we're all looking forward to, Lux. I don't know why it's called Lux, maybe like Deluxe. I don't know. Either way, moving on, episode 3 is called The Well, and we have our first co-writing credit. I'm pretty sure that the reason this is a co-writing credit is because Russell T Davies is kind of sick of not taking those co-writing credits anymore. Maybe that means that Rogue last series didn't have his Davies' fingers put into it, but I don't know. I still think that Rogue was heavily rewritten by Russell T Davies. But this one is looking pretty good, pretty interesting. This image right here is kind of showing that lived in impossible planet Satan pit type of world. I think this is the episode where it looks like they're skydiving in those costumes, I'm pretty sure. Wonder what they're gonna find in the well. I'm not really liking the titles. So far, we're 3 in. When we were there last series, I did not like the title for Space Babies, and I did not like the title for Boom. I still don't really think that Boom is a good name for an episode. The Robot Revolution is cool. I mean, it's not an amazing episode title, but by no means bad. Lux, again, maybe the episode will change it, but I still don't really think that the name is that inventive. And The Well, you couldn't have called it The Well of Doom or something like that. Like, I mean, I'm gathering that there's some sort of well. Is that it? Is it like a water well? Jack and Jill went up the hill. But everything else around the episode seems great. I mean, I don't judge episodes based on titles. I'm just saying, I mean, this is a title reveal. If I'm not going to talk about the titles here, when am I? But yeah, really looking forward to seeing what the new writers got in store. Speaking of which, Lucky Day by Pete Mateague, it's got Ruby Sunday, that promo image there. Oh, she's looking very spooky. This is one I'm really looking forward to. Notably here, this one doesn't have a co-writing credit, but I'm almost 100% convinced that Russell T Davies has basically rewritten this whole episode. So I don't think that really means much. A lot of people are talking about if Pete Mateague might become the next showrunner of Doctor Who. Regardless of whether I want him to or not, realistically, if he did become the showrunner, I probably wouldn't mind, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'd have to see what he did with it. But regardless of all of that, he is probably the most likely candidate now because no one's fucking writing for this show anymore. He's got the most experience producing, which is the main thing as well. Like, he writes for the show, but he also is producing the spin-offs, which gives him the most experience to become like an executive producer on Doctor Who, because half of the job of a showrunner is executive producing, right? In fact, more like 60 to 70%. But that topic aside, this episode, this is the one I'm really looking forward to because I want more continuations on Ruby's story. I also just love the vibe. But again, I must confess, Lucky Day as a title, I don't know, maybe that will come back into it, you know what I mean? Maybe that would be like, after I watch the episode, I'll be like, oh, Lucky Day, oh, that's a really clever title. But right now we got a lot of two-worders. We got a lot of one-worders and two-worders, and then a three-worder at the start. If you guys have watched my title tier list video, which new viewers may be like, what the fuck? You made a video ranking titles? I am the DW fan 91, okay? I waffle on about this show way too much. I've talked about literally every single topic to do with this show, including the titles. And if you'd watched that video, you know that I'm not too big a fan of the two-word titles like the Savages, the Romans, the Smugglers. These are some of the most boring titles for me. I also don't really like Boom as a title, even though that one has like a double meaning now. I still don't really like it. I feel like there could have been a really great name for that episode lost in there. But let's move on to the next one, The Story and the Engine, written by Inua Ellams. Wow, a pretty interesting image they've got here. The spider, of course, foreshadowing the big ass spider in those missing persons poster. We saw a bit more of that earlier. Is this a barbershop? Now, this is a title that I like, The Story and the Engine. I mean, it's not like best title ever, but it's intriguing, it rolls off the tongue, it sounds mysterious. W title in my opinion. And then of course we get onto the controversial Eurovision episode, the Interstellar Song Contest, written by Juno Dawson. I've never watched Eurovision. I don't really care for Eurovision song contests, any of that stuff. Never really been my type of telly. Got nothing against it. Seriously, got nothing against it. I just never really got into it. And you know, these things where if you don't really get into them, it's really difficult to then get into them later. Again, I'm not really in love with the titles here. I'm not saying I'm not in love with the episodes. They haven't even come out yet, okay? Don't jump down my throat. But the titles, they're not like, they kind of remind me of the Series 11 titles. Now, I know a lot of people hate Series 11. I actually quite enjoy it. One thing I will give to the Series 11 naysayers is that a lot of the titles are really boring. I think the first 3 episodes have really good titles. So like The Woman Who Fell to Earth, The Ghost Monument, Rosa. Those are good titles. I think Arachnids in the UK is a bad title. I think the Sangara Conundrum is a bad title. I think the Battle of Ranskorav Kolos is a really bad title. And you know what? I think the Witchfinders is kind of a boring title as well. Now, I actually enjoy most of those episodes. I definitely enjoy the Witchfinders. That's a really fun, underrated story in my opinion. But a lot of these titles, man, I mean, what's this? Looking forward to the penultimate episode, Wish World. I mean, what am I meant to take from that? That doesn't sound like a very exciting episode. Wish World. I feel like I'm being a massive asshole because, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this series and I still am. It's not like these titles are making me not excited, but at the same time, this whole video is meant to be about the titles, right? They're not that interesting. Wish World. I imagine this is going to be based on the movie Wish, the Disney movie. Everyone loved that movie. I'm pretty sure the main villain from that movie doesn't charge rent. And the finale, episode 8, The Borough of Hackney, The Reality War. And the whole universe is ending yet again. 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row, 3 series in a row. Everything is just going to be crumbling down. The Reality War. We had Infinity War, now we're going Reality War. I mean, it's a very interesting image. And they've been using this imagery throughout all of the teasers and trailers of everything kind of collapsing down and all of the universe. Again, I have to admit, maybe actually, you know what? The Reality War is a great name for a finale episode, but it's not amazing in the context of all of the other episodes that came before it, name-wise, entirely name-wise. I don't want anyone taking this out of context and claiming that I'm hating. I'm not hating. I think The Reality War is a good name, but when part 1 is called Wish World, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Am I crazy, guys? Leave a comment down below if you think I'm being a hating bastard. And also leave a comment down below if you think that this is going to be fucking awesome. Am I kind of dragging this out, making it a video? Just a tiny bit, but at the same time, are you guys complaining? I love sharing my thoughts with you guys. It's been ages. I haven't uploaded like a tool this year. I don't want to just miss every opportunity for a video. I don't want to let it all pass by. I don't want to be a passive observer. So god damn it, I'm glad I made this video. I'm glad I reacted to like a 2-week-old trailer and looked at these remarkably unnoteworthy titles, and I'm glad we had that experience together. We have a great time, you and I. We have a great time. We're all chilling. I mean, can you blame me for barely uploading? This has been just a mega drought pretty much since the Christmas special. There's been nothing to really talk about, nothing to really do. That's not to say I haven't been working on videos, and I'm getting ready for the April buzz. There's gonna be a mass, holy shit, so much to do when the new series comes out in April. I won't be able to keep up. Well, I will, but still, I don't know. It just feels like they could be hyping this up a bit more. Am I crazy? Where's the trailer, guys? But anyway, that's all I've got to say in this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe down below. If you didn't, I can't blame you. This video was kind of hodgepodge put together. I'm excited for series 2, series 15, whatever they're calling it. And just so everyone's on the same page, I just want to let it known out there, I am working on a video hopefully coming out next week, really soon, where I go over my full thoughts on this upcoming series. I'm not just going to be giving kind of surface level observations, kind of like how I did in this video where I just talk about whether or not I like the titles or whether or not I like the trailer. But no, I'm really going to be going in, not super deep. It's not going to be as long a video as my last one, which was like 50 minutes. But I want to give my kind of pre-detailed thoughts before the series goes out, just because I want to have something to talk about, man. You know what I mean? This is YouTube. Broadcast yourself. And I want to thank all of you for being along for the ride with me. March has been a very depressing month. I'm sure you guys can all relate, but hopefully we're stepping in to a new dawn. So don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and a massive shout out to everyone who keeps the show going, the people on Patreon and the channel members. I love you guys. But special thanks to Justin, Teddy Bite, Theta, Ren, Poop Criminal, Eli Rivers, AL, Watermelon Volcano, Hush, Mel, Jessica, Toby One Kenobi, Bill Fleming, Melissa, Ren, Diego, Dark Tranquil, Chicky, Flip, Eric, Sixth Doctor Fan, Comfy Glitch X, Harry, Sanyu, Danny, Manny, Noah, Amara God, Tamara Senior, Dobcool, Casual Log, E West, Christian Rothfuss, Unreal Dinnerbone, Aidan Davies, Reef Edwards, Space Eve, James Holly, Amber Knight, Casey, Snarly, Connor Bell, Tom, Ertle the Turtle, and Stretch. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.